Oh, there you go. Sorry. Okay, I was muted. What's up? Good morning. Happy Friday morning. Briar's in the house. What's up, eh? Jackson, how you doing, man? Welcome, guys. Sneaky stream today. I'm half asleep, by the way, so I'm not surprised my mic was muted. Playing something a little different today. I'm always in the house. Of course you are. Of course you are. Well, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, so I decided to go live this morning, half asleep. I'm like, you know what? It's raining outside. I can't go out again. So I was like, well, maybe I'll grab my coffee. I'll turn the live on. There's a game that I've been playing off stream, and I'm like, you know what? There's drops in the game. So I'm like, I'll go live on Twitch because maybe people can earn the drops. Show it to some people, see if they like it. And then kind of go from there. So that's basically what we're doing. So welcome. How was your Thursday night? Anybody watch the US game? Because that was a nightmare. That's what happens when you bring the JV squad in. They fall apart, you know, so there's that. Yes, it was raining all night and all day. Yeah, yesterday was horrible. It was like kind of sunny, but then it rained, and then of course it rained all night. That made a mess out of things. So here we are. Fellowship, am I right? It is. It is Fellowship. Definitely, here, let me switch up the screen. Hold on. There you go. Fellowship Season 3 has just come out earlier this week, called Rise of the Heskir. I've been playing this game since it came out. It's one of those games, the game's is good, the developers are awful. So you kind of fight through the badness of the developers for the goodness of the game. This is kind of like the other side. The other side is the same way. It's like great game developers are trash. So, you know, they made some updates. They did some things. I started locking in. There's a new DPS character that I've been playing. I actually like him a lot. It's this guy right here. His name is Gundy. He's basically, if you ever play World of Warcraft, he's a warrior. Melee DPS. A lot of fun. Started playing him. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this guy, but I do. So this is what I'm playing. This is what we're going in on. We barely get rain. Oh, but when it does is flood warning. I know. Isn't that the worst? Saw you playing on Discord. I got a notification. Oh, perfect. I'm glad Discord's working. So yeah, so basically it's like dungeons. So you queue up for dungeons. You have gear. And what's nice about this, if you like World of Warcraft or anything like that, you don't have to go through the whole leveling process and doing all that. Now, remember, if you want to try this, if you're on Twitch, drops are on. So if you watch for a bit, there are some free drops. I'm going to queue up here. So if you want to watch on there, you can gain drops for this game if it's something you decide you want to play. No, I'm done with Kick. We're over Kick. Kick wasn't providing anything for me. I was getting like one. You were the only viewer. It wasn't even kind of rotating me through. So it was like one of those, like, I'm getting zero exposure over there, and it's just another platform that I have to, like, advertise. And I was like, why bother? We'll stick here. Not going to waste my time. Honestly, I've always liked Twitch. I like YouTube, too. Those are my two favorites. You know what I mean? I'm good with these. So, Capstone isn't too hard. So he says. I don't even know what we're doing. Oh, we're doing the capstone. Well, it would be great if our tank would do something. Bro, what are you doing? So the cool thing about like a warrior DPS in this game, honestly, is I've healed in this game since it came out. All I did was play healer. That's usually my go-to. This is the first time I'm actually playing like DPS, and honestly, it's kind of fun, especially this kind of class, because most games like this, I'll play casters and stuff. But honestly, I kind of like the melee attack in this game. It's actually really a lot more fun. And as you can see, I'm already topping the meters because, you know, I guess if you're a seasoned World of Warcraft player, these games are like identical to it. But it's one of those, like, dungeon runny... it gets significantly harder as you progress in the game, which is nice. So the beginning of the game is fun because if you're new to this kind of game, it's kind of easy to play. But if you, as you get farther up, if you're not used to these kind of games, it can get very hard. Very hard. Being able to switch targets fast enough, interrupt, all that stuff. Hey, what's up, man? What happened to... I do something... If I stream in the mornings, if I stream off hours, I do different stuff. I'm streaming tonight, so we'll be playing Resident Evil tonight. This is an impromptu stream. This is one of those... I was gonna play this game anyway, so... I figure... Why not play it while, people are watching and maybe get some free drops? It's like I was mentioning before, there's some drops over on Twitch. So that's kind of what's happening here. But I'm enjoying Resident Evil, not gonna lie. Resident Evil has been very fun. I wasn't sure I was gonna actually, you know what I think my problem is? I had an old image of Resident Evil from, like, back in the day, so I didn't realize how much it's advanced. And it turns out I actually, like, kind of like it. And I was surprised how good 7 is. Like, I actually... I mean, I know the game's more of a third-person-y kind of game, but I'll tell you what. I kind of like that it was, that one's first person. Like, it just gives me... Damien Rewards does not pop up in stream. It probably... Hold on. It should. It's on. You're on Twitch, it's not saying it? It's on. Hold on, I'll check it after the... Can you remind me after I get out of this place to check it? I checked it before I went on. It said it was enabled. I don't know why it's not showing for you. Doesn't say drops up in the corner? Just remind me after I get out and we'll look at it together. So this is the first boss in this place. The object is you got to keep these orbs away from him. So everybody's supposed to generally pick up enough orbs. And then you get this debuff on you. And when he goes to this little, like, chant, he brings this fire out. You step in, step out, it removes the debuff. And what's cool about this game is you get up in difficulty, the mechanics change. So you'll get, like... You'll get different mechanics to deal with, so it makes it a little tougher. More stuff you have to handle. So it just takes coordination. So games, the only problem with a game like this, if you're playing with, like, all pugs, they could be hard to work with. After this, I'm gonna pop my ult. We'll do it on the next one. Lock it in. I'm not even sure anybody else is getting them. Is anybody else picking anything up? Okay, return to watch a freak out. Still not finished. Let's see what I miss. I enjoy this a lot. Let me try again. Hydrate or die. Thank you. Little sip of coffee. Appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Make sure I keep enough coffee in me. Yeah, double check those drops. I'm kind of discouraged that they're not on. They 100% should be. Have anybody watching this actually played this before? Have you ever seen Fellowship or even heard of it, should I say? Outside if I've ever played it before in the past for you? It's, like I said, it's really not bad. Tell me something scary. Oh, let me see. Something scary. Well, if you weren't here for, the one stream where I was telling scary stories, let me think of some of them that I talked about there. Do you want, like, real life happened to me scary? So when I was, like, up until I was probably in my 20s, I used to have, I would constantly have these dreams that, I shouldn't say constantly, but I would occasionally have dreams where I felt like something, like, visited me. Like, something was in my presence while I was sleeping. And it used to happen at my grandmother's house when I was sleeping there. And sometimes it would be really surreal. Like, I'd wake up, and it just felt very, like, I know that just happened in real life, but I can't be certain. Because, like, you know, you just have that feeling. And it was never really too prominent. And then one day, I've always said, I've always had cats in my life. And I believe that cats can, like, see ghosts. I think they can protect you, too. And the one night I was sleeping... Yo, what's up, Hav? I'll read your message in a second. I can't see it. So I was sleeping, and I had this dream that I was, like, half asleep, half awake, I felt like. So the dream was I could almost, like, see myself sleeping. And something was in my room, and... it tried to, like, I felt like I was being suffocated. Like, I was laying on my bed and I felt like I couldn't breathe. So I woke up in a panic. And when I woke up, everything seemed foggy. Now, it could have just been my eyes. It could have just been, you know, my eyes were glossed over. But everything felt really foggy. Seemed really foggy. And my cat was laying right on my chest underneath my, like, chin. Like, laying right here. And it was looking away from me, though. Like, it was looking at something. And honestly, it was kind of like that game we played the other night, that Silent Still, where it's, like, sleep paralysis. But I've never really experienced full paralysis, but I felt like I couldn't move. And that my cat had, like, kept something away from me. Because the room looked foggy. My ears were ringing. I mean, the dream I was having was very vivid. Like, something was trying to stand on my chest and, like, try to... you know, suffocate me. Now, maybe it was just my cat. Maybe it was just all... it was the craziest thing, but... very surreal, very scary for me. It was nuts. I play in the beginning of each season. It's good seasonal game. It is. What's... you know, the thing about this game is that... exactly like you said. It's good right at the beginning of the season, and then after that... it's pretty bunsy because everybody stops playing. There's not enough people for a group. So that's why I try to play it when the season starts. Because then you know, try to get the 10,000, get the rewards, and then get out of the game. This tank is pulling everything. So that's my... it's probably not the scariest story I have, but... that was the most scariest thing to happen to me. Especially when you're, you know, sleeping and you think something's trying to choke you out. How about you? Any scary experiences you've had? You ever see a ghost before? I swear I've seen a ghost before, but I can't prove it. If you're just joining, I play scary games, so if you're wondering why we're talking about scary stuff playing Fellowship, normally I play horror games. So if you're into horror. All right, did you guys figure out if the drops are on now? Are we getting drops or no? Or am I gonna have to fix her after those? Where's he going? Where is this tank going? Goes through a picture off the wall and it broke? Oh, that's freaky. Did I tell you, and again, I don't want to bring up the real life because it's not my place, but any of you guys watch The Conjuring? Do you watch The Conjuring movies? And have you seen the most recent one? The one that came out, like, I don't know if it was earlier this year or... But did anybody watch those movies? I gotta keep myself safe. I almost died. No, not you. Well, then it won't make sense if you don't watch it. Guy overpowering this. Let's go. Let's go. Move! I wish my buddy was playing right now. I have a friend that plays the tank, and like, me and him know this game inside and out. I guess, I understand there's new people to play the game, but I like to move. This tank's gonna write out a whole synopsis. This is like the easiest fight in the world. It's the last boss. Yo, what's up, Mustafa? How you doing, man? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Clip what he said. What'd I say? What part did I miss? Did I say something stupid, not knowing? That's possible. I could have said something dumb. What did I say? Oh no, I hope I didn't say anything bad. I'm half asleep. Ooh! What if you die? Good. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm trying to lock in here. Playing with some noobs that I'm pretty sure have never played this game before. I can tell already because they're not attacking the ad. I'm gonna probably die. I'm also not getting healed, so I'm gonna have to keep myself alive. Nobody's killing this thing. All right, I guess I'm the only one. Good thing I'm doing all the damage. If you're new to the game and you're playing, I may make a recommendation. You might want to hit up Method.gg. They're a popular World of Warcraft squad. They play all these kind of games. They'll teach you how to do the fights. Helps before you go into one of these places, so you're not the guy in the fight not knowing what they're doing. So a little fun tip. Highlight your message. There you go, W. Did you find the drops? Did I get a confirmation on that? Or do I still have to look at this when I come out of here? I have a feeling this team's going to struggle on the last boss, because if you look in the lower right, those are the damage meters. If you could see, your good old friendly Damien here is top of the list, and the second guy is a good bit behind me. And I honestly haven't been playing to my fullest potential, so if he doesn't pick up his damage... Oh my god! Blue! Why would you do that? It's not a scary game. Blue! I was locked in, too. How do we do that one? So you can do all those jump scares through Tangia. There's a link in my panel. You could do all sorts of fun stuff in Tangia. Blue, would you tell them how to do it? Blue's the master at Tangia. Blue, since you're here, could you tell me if it says drops are on for this game? Because you'll probably know how to find it better than anybody. Without me having to go look at my own stream. Not us just sitting here killing the same things over and over again. Come on, boys! Pump! Pump the damage! What's this game called? It's called Fellowship. I don't see the drops info, but I have to leave in like 5 minutes. Hello, I'm getting ready for... Okay, that's alright. Well, that's not good, Blue. I want to know why the drops aren't on. I'm not really familiar in how you make them come on. Like, I have them turned on overall. But I don't know why it's not showing them, Blue. Why doesn't it show them, Blue? Yeah, this game's called Fellowship. If you're into World of Warcraft dungeon running, like Mythics, anything like that, this would be a fun game for you to play. I could tell you more about it if you're interested. It'll be great if we can get interrupt on that. Thank you. It's like, yeah, if you've ever done Mythic runs and stuff, like I said, it's basically that. Different characters, different classes. The character I'm playing right now is the newest character. They just released in this season. He's basically a warrior. Arms warrior. Really fun to play, not gonna lie. I think his name is Dungy. What is this guy doing? And if you're playing this for the first time, here's my recommendation. Don't play a tank. If you've never played these kind of games before, don't play a tank. You will, a tank is like such a very important role for timing things, and I would recommend stick to DPS. Because even healer, very hard in this game if you don't know what you're doing. You'll have more fun just like mind-numbingly playing DPS. Healer's my favorite, but I can't play a healer again. I've done it 2 seasons in a row, and I can't do it again. And they nerfed my healer that I like, so now I really can't play a healer. Alright, let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. I will say, though, for pugging in this game, it's actually not terrible, especially in the beginning. Spa stresses me out. Ah, this guy's gonna have a panic attack. Don't ask me why I did just that little fancy dance around like a lunatic. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. What's cool about it too is not all the boards are this long. We're actually in what's called a capstone. And a capstone is like the final dungeon of each of the difficulty levels, and this has 3 bosses in it, so these are usually where everybody fails, so it won't be surprising if we can't beat this last boss. We're gonna try it though. We're gonna see if we can carry these guys through it. I think I can pump enough damage to win us the stripes here. Let's go, boys. Hit the thing. In the beginning too, it's not timed, which is nice, so. And then you get cool mounts. Like this mount I'm using is from basically beating all the goals in the last season. This guy's gonna do a whole walkthrough down in the corner and explain. Did you ever finish Subnautica? No, I played that one day for a little while. That was fun, but it didn't feel like stream material. It felt like you guys just watching me swim in the ocean and build stuff. It kind of like was, you know, didn't feel very streamy. It was fun. Not super my style game, but a game I would visit on a slow night. All right, let's go, buddy. Come on. There you go. This is boss is easy. So the hardest part about this is there's ads that come out, and if people don't kill the ads, we're cooked. So I'm gonna go over here and try to wrestle these together. If we can get enough of these ads killed, we'll be in good shape. If we don't, we're gonna be cooked. Because every time the ads hit the middle... I don't have any way to knock these things back. That's what we don't. See what they're doing there? That's what we don't want. We didn't do actually terrible on that, I'm not gonna lie. We're doing decent damage. Alright, this is where it's gonna get crazy. So we gotta lock in. Come on, boys. This healer holds up, I think we'll be alright. This is where it gets hard. So the whole time now we have to fight him in this rotation here. Because these purple things are gonna kill. And he's gonna continue to do things. And we still have to kill these ads, which is a bitch. Oh, that was my bad. I don't know how I didn't just get hit by that. We don't have enough range. Nah, we're dead. Too many are going in. Too many are going in. I gotta use a defensive there. We're gonna get cooked. Actually, we didn't take a ton of damage there. It might not be terrible. Oh my god, that was my bad. I took 2 stacks of that. I didn't mean to jump. Oh, that was my fault. I jumped into it. That was my bad. Totally my fault. I accidentally jumped. I didn't mean to jump. I meant to pop on my defensive, and I jumped. I leapt into the purple. The purple does a stacking damage, and I got myself killed. Oh, so my fault. I think they have enough damage. I mean, the second guy's not doing too bad. I think they can pull it off. They only have 14%, but that was so my fault. I leapt into the beam. Oh, you idiot. They have to kill it here. They just got to stay on the fight. The good news is that... Ooh. I think we just stay on the boss, to be honest with you. There we go. Good job, guys! That was good. We did good. So, and then at the end, you get a treasure chest and you get gear. I'll go show you what let's go see what we got. I don't think we got anything crazy, but we got... All right, before we do anything, let's figure out why Unks drops aren't on. All right, we're going to leave this group because we're not doing that group. All right, so let's see what we got. We got some legs. We got a ring. That's good. New gear, little new gear, cooked. I know that was bad. All right, let me take a look at my stream manager here. Viewer rewards drops. Enable drops. When turned on, your followers will be alerted when they have a chance to win something in game. Sweet. Is fellowship in the list? Let's see. Let's check it. Control F. Fellowship. Fellowship Season 3 launch drops Monday, June 22nd through July 9th. Enabled. Celebrate the launch. Make sure enabled toggle is moved on. Play Fellowship, all caps, go live. Make sure that your stream manager That on your stream manager, the stream character set this fellowship. Go to a participant. I have it on, but you guys aren't seeing it. Huh. Let me make sure I have the right fellowship on. I do. The game's on. The category's on. Content classification. No. Branded content. Rerun. Tags. Maybe they're broken. Maybe it's a little bit more on them, less on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's probably more them. Might not have anything to do with me. Because I have it set right. Alright, let's see rewards. What did we win? We got complete the contender capstone, which gives us a mount, which I've already had, and a fellowship title. Show you're part of the fellowship community with this on your profile. And then we got this, which is complete the Heart of Tazari. Got a new talent. Alright, there we go. Let's go take a look at the talents. Alright, let's see. So, obviously you have talents in this game. We gotta see what do we want to use. I don't have enough. I only have one, so we can use Sunder Flesh for now until we get more points. Alright, what is this? Complete additional dungeons to unlock this hero. Butcher's Hook! Throw a chained axe at a target, dealing damage and pulling them. Ooh, that would have been useful in that last fight. We could pull mobs back to us. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Cool. Let me take a look at something here. I want to see if, let's go see if somebody else... I want to see if somebody else, let's go to Twitch real quick. I want to see if there's anybody else playing this game and they have the drops turned on where it's working. Because I wonder if it's less about me and more about the game. Let's see. Drops on. This guy says he's got drops on. Let's take a look. He's got a lot of people too. So let's see if he's got. No, see, the drops aren't coming up either. What if you type in my, let's see. I don't think the drops are working. Oh, wait. Sub for Squire's Warhorse Fellow drop. Through which this? Oh, there's sub drops. Oh, there is a watch drop. Do you see this on my stream? You see this here? Where it says... Watcher's Dress Fellowship, watch 29 minutes. Do you see that, buddy? So I guess if you're a subscriber, you can win this one. But if you just watch, you can get this one. I don't know if you see that. What if I go to Mayan? Let me see. I have to go look at mine here. Hold on. Oh yeah, they're on there. It's right up here. They're 100% on. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, they're on. Yeah, it's probably you, man, because it's on for me. It may be the way you're logged in. It might be... Because I just went to my stream and it's there. Hold on, what happened? So look it. I'll show you. So if you go to my stream and you look right here, this is going to look weird because you're going to be watching 2-in-1. But if you look at the chat on the right-hand side, it could be because if you're on mobile or anything like that. See right up here, it says sub for Scryer's Warhorse. And then you can click this and it has the drops. Alright, it's gonna... I don't want to double up the sound. It's gonna be weird. So maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's... Alright, let's take a look. So here's what we want to do. We really want to see... we want to get our dungeon rating up. So let's see where we're at. So the only one we haven't done is Godfall, Silken, and Hollow. But we've beaten this one. I think we just go on to Adept and go on to the harder stuff. I think we can do it. I'm pumping damage. Let's move up to the next. So basically, when you these different levels, this contender, adept, champion, this is basically difficulty for lack of a better term. So you have to beat everything in contender to play adept. Then you have to beat everything in adept for the most part to get to champion and so forth. So now that we just beat that dungeon I was in, we can go here. So better rewards, harder monsters, little more mechanics. So that's where we're at. Let's actually change. I want to go back to my... I have this cool mount from the first season. So every season that you, like, complete the up to 10,000 dungeon rating, which means you've beat a lot of stuff, you get a special mount. And honestly, this is my favorite. This spider was from season 1, and it's probably one of the coolest ones in the game. It's still one of my favorite mounts. The other ones are kind of like just so-so. Last season's was good. This season, you get a chicken. Which, can we be honest, is probably going to be one of the most... that you get. This is the mount you get if you get all the way to the top. Who doesn't want a giant chicken? A fat chicken. I want a fat chicken. I'm going to relog? Okay. Yeah, try that. Maybe that's what's going on. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Is nobody playing an adept? That's because all the newbie players can't get to adept. There we go. Ready it up. We got Empyrean Sands, Wormheart, and Silken Hollow. All valid. Empyrean Sands. This is where it's going to determine if the healers are any good. Because if you have junky healers, then this falls right off. You just end up losing. Gulp. Oh boy. Never good when the healers gulps as soon as he gets in here. That's it's reassuring. I have like no gear, and I'm actually doing pretty good in damage. I'm missing like 5 pieces of gear, like with nothing on it. You got it? Is it working? There you go. So you just had a relog. You know, what might have happened too is like when you were, well, yeah, I guess if relog fixed it. I was saying maybe if you left the stream and come back, that might have worked. Sometimes it takes a minute for the drops to come up. Yeah, now you'll get a watch bonus one. So just for watching, you'll get the one. You'd obviously have to be a sub to get the other one, but at least you can get the... I think there's 3 drops total. I don't know what the third one was. There's so much damage going on right now. I can't even see what I'm doing. So many things. What am I getting hit by? Oh my god. Heal me. That's just the AoE. I don't even think that was me. I'm pretty sure I was not standing in anything. And how am I doing more damage than this guy? Scurvy, let's step it up, monkey. Scurvy monkey or whatever your name is. I guess I'll hit this. So if you hit those campfires, basically when you die, you can start there, so you don't have to run all the way back. Dude, this, I'm telling you, this warrior, man, so strong. Real good. Real good. I already got it, bud. I got it. We're good. Let's go. Unk right now? I am. I'm not. I was doing pretty good, man. I blame the healer. I did almost die, though. Let's go. Get up there. Get up there. Locked. Good interrupt. Good interrupt. That's... I gotta pay attention to those. I'm real locked in right now. The problem is... I gotta watch the interrupts, see, because I've always played like, I always like played healers and stuff. So the one mechanic as a DPS in this game is like the trick to this game to actually be good is interrupting spells that are important to interrupt. And because I played this game for 2 seasons as a healer, I'm not used to which healers don't have to interrupt. So I'm not really used to which mobs you have to interrupt. Where people who've been playing DPS since the original season already know which mobs are the interrupted mobs. So I have to learn them a little bit. I mean, I kind of remember some of them just from playing so much, but it's really my job to be interrupting. So I want to make sure I know who does what. And in the beginning, you could easily... What's up, PD David? In the beginning, it's easy to, like, get caught up in just, like, spamming and just smashing your face across the keyboard and mouse to do damage. But then as you get up in difficulty, you really have to pay attention to mechanics and do those things or you're not going to win. Like, this is getting a little better because at least now we're getting players, like... At least in Adept, we're getting some players that are, like... know exactly what's going on. Because even this boss isn't the easiest. Now, I know there's an interrupt here, I just don't know who it is. I forget what happens when... Do you have to stay out of... There are some new mechanics in this too, which I don't know. They've changed some of the bosses. Of course, I'm the only one that has any damage against them, so I guess I'm doing it right. Like, you don't want to get hit by that shot, that's for sure. What's this you playing? This is called Fellowship. It's, It's similar to like World of Warcraft's Mythic Dungeons, if you've ever played that kind of stuff. I have to tank this now because I'm pretty sure tank died. It's actually a lot of fun. It's basically like, yeah, it's just like, you don't have to level, you don't have to do anything like that. I'm gonna die. Yep. We almost beat that. I had 1 health. Well, this is what happens in these games. Sometimes you die and you just gotta keep, I don't know where we pathed. I think we went this way, right? Did. Follow the dead bodies. Our healer, probably the toughest part about this game is healing when you get into the higher stuff. And if the healer isn't really good at managing or doesn't have gear, it's gonna be a little tough to deal with. Oh, I pulled! My bad. Oops. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking, trying to plan my dive there, and I pulled the mobs to the right. You know, you nub. Leave it to me. That was very, very noobish. Yeah, I don't know. That was just a bad move. All right, this boss is a healer's nightmare. Pretty easy mechanic there. You just kind of, you don't want to stay in the circle. And now this one, you got to blow up these things. You want to basically kill these so they don't explode. And it's the people that don't kill them. That's what gives the healer a small panic attack. Now we're going to save our ult for the next one. If I survive by then. Healing's falling off a little bit here. Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Dirty D-Man. Oh, that was... Oh! That was Zayon as I double jumped. That... I'm half tempted to fight through this. We're not gonna... I have to kill some of these. I think we're in good shape. We're looking good. Finish it. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. What's up, Dirty D-Man? How you doing, brother? Thanks for popping in, man. Let's go see what we got. We got, oh baby, we got an epic helm. I'll take the epic helm. That's good. Considering I'm still wearing grays because I refuse to go to the vendor. D-Man, what's up? You ever play this before? Ever try the old Fellowship? Let's see. Ah, look at that's nice. And you know what I like this time? What I like about this season in particular is this. The other game never changed your gear when you put on gear. Like, it never had different looks. It only ever had like whatever your skin was. And that's like, there's something nice about that. Ooh, we got another talent though. Ooh, we got more rewards too. Oh, we're just pumping. No, you've never played? A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Seasonal game. Game you're gonna play like, you know, you're gonna play every season, and then you get a good month or so depending on how good you are at these. All right, let's clear my talents. Let's grab Death Arc, Crimson, and Deep Rend. Oh wait, do I have more points? Oh, I don't want anything in this tier. But I have another point. How many points do I have? Where's my points? I have 2. All right, so we could pick up Heart Splinter does 10% direct. Rupture grants 2 stacks. Each Ren that is consumed by your slaughter grants Spirit. Aw. I guess if I was going to go with anything, your next ability, Ren, it consumes 1 stack of Murder Crows and applies a Spirit refund. Let's do it this one. Let's go with Darken Hearts. Okay. Looking pretty good. Alright. Lock it in. So, again, if you've never played this, these are like dungeon runs where you have normally... Can I be a mod for now? Dirty, you'd have to show up a lot more and be a follower for a lot longer to be a mod, but I appreciate your interest. If you can come into the streams, though, you could be, but I don't just give mods out. But I'm always looking for people that are willing to commit to the streams, show up, be here. All right, we're going to go with the odd comp, which basically means that we may get grouped with people that aren't all perfectly healer, tank, DPS. But yeah, I'm always, if you're watching on any platform, I'm always looking for mods. Just like I said, keep showing up. Thanks for being a follower. But I have a very tight-knit group of mods. I'll be a mod? Of course you will. You just keep showing up. You've been doing good. Why don't you change your name to what your normal name is so that I don't have to keep forgetting? You know, you ever think about changing your Twitch name? That's the only part that happens to me is like, you guys change your names and then I have to keep thinking of, well, what to call you. It doesn't allow me? Why? Did you change it too many times in a certain period? All right, let's go. Oh, this one's fun. This is another healer nightmare. This guy's gonna pull the whole house. Oh, that's the... I forgot. That's Vigor's thing. We got a pumper here as far as damage goes. Our tank's doing some work. Again, I have no gears, so... if I catch up to him, it's a problem. Dude, there's too many abilities that look like the other abilities. I don't know. I got one yellow circle that's the healers. I got another yellow circle that I'm pretty sure is the bosses that's pulling me in and chaining me. I'm not even sure what's happening because I can't see anything. I don't even know how I did it. I tried to change it to my Discord and TikTok user, but it wouldn't work. What if you link your Discord? Does it let you change it then? Do you have your Discord and Twitch linked together? Oh, I was wondering if that maybe would work. So the cool thing about these guys, if you fight this little mini boss, he helps you later. I need that cleansed, brother. I needed the fear cleansed. This is, I guess if you're gonna be a tank, this is how to do it, right? Hold the whole place. Oh my god. Yeah, this tank's not messing around, huh? He's pulling everything. He's had it. We're gonna need... I think the beam... I don't even know what's going on. We gotta get Itzy's wardens. I gotta work on the wardens. I'll stay on them. Because nobody's interrupting the wardens. I think if I stay on it, I'll be alright. There we go. Now I won't do it. I'm gonna do... Yeah, see if, like, if you do that, it might... Do we need this eye? I'm taking the eye. I don't know what it does. My God. There's just so much. We were supposed to, like, sneak past that, but we didn't. That obviously didn't happen. Yo! Thank you! Thank you for the sub, BB! I can't even see it. I hear it. I saw your name out of the corner of my eye. Thank you so much, brother. Sorry, just in the middle of a fight. Thank you very, very much. Oh! I almost jumped off. It was exciting moments. Oh my god. Thank you for the double gifted. Oh, it's Super Jesper. Thanks so much, man. Thanks for the double gifted. Brother. Triple A's and BB. Congrats on the gifted sub. Make sure you thank Super Jesper for that. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I didn't even realize that was you. I just saw one out of the corner of my eye. That was so nice of you. Now you're a sub, brother. Now, if you're watching, you get the sub bonus. Man, that was very thoughtful. Oh my god, thank you so much! Appreciate that, thank you, brother. Super nice of you. Get some W's for Super Jesper. Alright. Where we at now? That just kind of made my morning. That was like, this is an impromptu stream. Jesper, you just made my morning, brother. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play this game a little bit. Come on, outside my normal streams. And that was so nice of you. Okay, where we at? We got new bracers. We got withering armbands. So I could finally sell some of this junk that we don't have. We have better boots. And we just got Rain in Blood, which is an instant sell for the next 12 seconds. Your abilities apply an additional 30% of damage dealt to rend. Okay, so that's actually kind of nice. All right, let's trash some of this junky gear right now. Ooh, not what I want to do. You know, this would be the one, like, quality of life thing I wish they would add, is where you don't have to drag all these individually. You could just click your whole, like, inventory and just hit scrap. Just saying, that would be, like, a nice little feature. Alright, we do have a gem slot. I don't know if did I get any gems yet? I do have one. I mean, we could throw it in there just to throw it in there or not, right? It's not gonna hurt us. Can only go up from here. Alright, let's take a look here before we go on to the next one. You guys are carrying the fuck out of these. I don't know what he's talking about. Alright, we did good. So right now we have, let's see where our dungeons are at. So we got Sands done, we have Godfall. We pretty much have all of them, don't we? Let's lock into another one. Let's go right back into another Adept. Right back into another Adept. I will say, though, I don't know what his relics are going to be like, but I have a feeling this guy's going to get stupid strong at some point. Let's see what what's his, like, top relics right now. What's good gearing? They're saying to use stone and orbs. It's his weapon. We got to get, like, we have, what, Fateful Arms? Oh, that's the good one. What is this? Ability Fated Strike. Strike target enemy dealing damage. Has a cleaving ability. And it applies Glorious Purpose to you for 6... Oh, I couldn't read it. Couldn't read it. The weapons are key in this game, though. The better the weapon, as you upgrade your weapon, it significantly makes you... What is that? What happened there? Really? And I thought they had a way that you can actually upgrade your weapon now without having to... Hold on, maybe it's over here. I want to see. They did something with weapons in this season. I thought you could, like, pre-up, like, I swear you could do something different. You know what, I didn't even take a second to go around and see if they added any different vendors, because maybe there's something new. Somebody's missing over here. Still needs to be an epic. Okay, got it. Because what did they change? What did they do differently, Jesper, to the weapons now? Because didn't they say, like, basically you don't have to worry so much about, like, getting a weapon at different... Weapon things can be on gear. Oh, okay. So you could get the abilities on the gear now. So if you don't have... Is that what you're saying? Like I could get these same abilities on my actual gear, like Fated Strike? So if I didn't have the weapon, I could still get that ability. If that's what you're saying, that's actually kind of cool. All right, that's really nice. Because you remember how before, like, if you didn't have the upgraded weapon, it was like, you kind of got, you hit a plateau. You know, almost every character, if you didn't have the next level weapon, it was like, you got stuck. Especially, I played a healer for 2 seasons, so it felt really bad if you didn't have the right weapon as a healer. And those weapons would, like, just... Talent's not weapon skill. Oh, okay. I got you. Well, that's cool. That's different. Did you play both the original seasons? Did you play 1 and 2? One, yes. 2, not so much. Okay. I mean, 2 is decent. You know, I don't know. How do you feel about the game overall? Do you like, I mean, my personal opinion, I think that like it's taken a long time. It's taking too many months to get new content for a game that you really only get about a month to play on. So I don't know what your thoughts are. Where's Perry? Right there. How you doing, brother? What's up, man? I mean, it seems like they're making a lot more quality of life changes than they are, like, major content. I'm not trying to dog the game, but I just felt like it... You know. I feel like I'm going to play the hell out of this for the next couple weeks, and then once I get to 10,000 rating and I get my top rewards, it's like... GG, you know? Fun little game to play. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's definitely one of those. It's definitely fun, especially if you like. Are you a World of Warcraft player? Is that what drew you into this? Connected it. There you go, Alex. Now we know it's Alex, and we don't have to call him AAA. Waiting an hour for group, no fun? Yeah. Well, it's way better. Well, one, it's always good at the beginning of the season because, of course, right, everybody's playing, so queues are much better. I think having the oddity comp now, where you can kind of go in without, you know, the Trinity, makes it a lot better, too, because there's always, like, obviously with the new DPS, you're going to see a ton of DPS on, so you could run, it's nothing now to run, like, multiple DPS, like 4 DPS. Tanks are always a sawed-off commodity. See, what I think they should have done was, when Season 1 came out and they had all the champions they released, which I know they wanted to, like... Oh, you made a new user. There you go. I think they should have, like, maybe not released it with so many champions so that they could have released a healer, a tank, and a DPS every season. Because then it would encourage people to play a little bit of everything. Like last season, it was the healer, so everybody was playing the healer. And the tank, of course. Those were the 2. This season's only 1 DPS, so everybody wants to play the DPS, because if not, it feels like you're playing the same game over again. That would be my opinion. I would have tried to save some of the champions and released 1 of each every season. Not my TikTok or Discord user, but UK, it's better. There you go. Listen, at least we know, now we know it's you, Alex. I gotta get used to that increased rend. Everybody's doing so much more damage in this. They have so much better gear. I gotta step it up. Look like a... Oh, my bad. My bad. I backed up in the wrong spot. 100% my fault. Yep. That was 100% my fault. I backed up in the wrong spot. Yeah. This is why you gotta pay attention to your surroundings, folks. This is why... That was a little... doobish on my part. Get an epic deck. Those have talent tree. Ooh, that's good to know. I gotta learn more about that whole talent tree on the items. That's neat. I kind of just jumped right in, and I just kind of, you know, I read some of the patch notes, so I had an idea of what was going on, but... I feel like in the beginning, though, you're just kind of like slamming on gear. Like, maybe it's a little too early for me to... You know, once you start replacing the gear with like epics and stuff, it seems like that's when it opens up. Let's see if we can not get hit by the sniper shots. Job. Dude, this... Our top guy is like, he's pumping, man. He's pumping. You start live streaming as soon as you wake up. Again, today was like, I told you, this was like a little bit of impromptu. Sometimes when I'm having my coffee and it's like a rainy day and I can't go outside, I'm like, ah, you know what? I'm going to go play some games. And I'm like, well, why not? Go live. See who's up. I guess I'm going to save my cooldowns for the orbs. Ooh! I almost got knocked right into that. pumping. Yeah, baby. We cooked. All right, what'd you say? And I get on. Did you ever finish to play the game called Escape the Backrooms? I have not, but I saw it was... Remember, I have like 1,000 Backrooms games. I saw there was one on, there was one on the pass, on, the Windows pass. I think that's Escape. There's so many Backrooms games. I finished a bunch of them, but I don't know that we did Escape. Very good game to play with people. Yeah, I think on the days that we do like, oh, I got another talent. On games we do like, games with viewers, that would be good. Oh, I got, wait, what was my other ones? Oh, those were 45s. Those are good. All right, there we go. Not bad. Wait, let me go check my talents now. Wait, because maybe I have, because I want to get down to this. I want to get in here. Let me go look at the, let me look at the preferred right now. Can we do, if we go here, here. I can't go down there yet. How many points do I have left? Oh, that's actually pretty good. We could do that. Let's keep that. If you ever play it, let me join. Absolutely. All right, so nothing really exciting yet. We just got to keep cooking here. Which, let me see what we need. I guess it's not going to matter. It's going to be pretty much our group. Yeah, let's just keep locking in. Let's see if we can get something, finish the last couple I need. But welcome in, everybody. If you just joined, I'm Damian Lane. Not normally a time I would stream is in the morning, but if you like horror games, you can watch me 8 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Friday nights. I'll be streaming later tonight. I stream mostly horror. Saturday mornings, if you're into games like mobile games like Brawl Stars, I stream that at 9:30 on Saturday morning, so if you're into those kind of games. But I'm a variety streamer. Started as a Brawl Stars streamer. Got pretty big on it, specifically on TikTok. And now I'm into horror games and variety again. So appreciate if you're just joining me and hanging out. Play all sorts of fun games. We're in the middle of Resident Evil 7 on my nightly horror nights. Going into day 3 of Resident Evil 7. If you never played it, it's absolutely terrifying. It's really good, though. If you want to check it out, come back tonight at 8 o'clock. For now, we're into Fellowship, because a little history on me. I've been playing World of Warcraft since its release. Played in pieces over the last couple expansions, because I'm kind of over it now. I'm more of an OG WoW player. Remember me? I watched on one. Of course I do, Caleb. How you doing, brother? Thanks for tuning in for this. So there's a special place in my heart for games like this. RE7 is goated. It's funny because bro freaks out every time. I do freak out a lot. So if you want to watch an old man freak out playing Resident Evil, then yeah, tune in for that little debacle. Now, I don't remember. I gotta watch and see who. I have a feeling I'm gonna be tanking this in a second. I gotta watch and see who I got to interrupt on this. So who watching right now are Fellowship players? I know Super Jesper is. Anybody else a Fellowship player? Is this first time you're watching it? Oh, we lost our tank already. The healer's gonna suffer on this. Yeah, like, so some of the guys that have been playing this for a while, they're used to pulling big pulls. First time, all right. And you gotta respect your healers. Your healers aren't really geared right now, and you're putting a lot of pressure on them. And being a person that played healer 2 seasons in a row, I know how hard it could be to heal. So you gotta, like, you know, This game is heavily gear dependent too. Like, I will say that. Yes, there's certain stuff you can do if you're just good at mechanics. Don't get me wrong. But in pugs, nah. I'm gonna go. Attaboy. I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing, man? Welcome in, brother. Thanks for popping in over on YouTube. Just grinding some dungeons here in Fellowship. If you do play the game and you're watching on YouTube, if you tune into Twitch at Damian Lane Gaming, you can pick up some rewards. Or drops are turned on. I think there's a skin. Maybe some other stuff. I forget what's all in. There's three drops. Good until the 19th of July. So if you just watch for a little bit on Twitch, you can grab the rewards. I'll get my rotation down a little better. The first time tuning in, but has left me grinding Gundy and Fellowship. Just got to Paragon. Nice job, Tat. Have you, did you play the previous seasons? His first season? Gundy is a lot of fun. Not gonna lie. No, sadly. All right, well, that's all right. Hey, better to jump in at some point than to never jump in at all. You're meeting the game. I mean, pretty much if this is your first time, not to discourage you from playing at any point, but you really want to just climb up that rewards tree. I usually play until I get the mount. So like this season, I think it's the chicken, if we looked. The spider that I'm running on right now is season 1. So the mounts are cool because they're exclusive to the seasons. You'll never get them again, so... it's kind of like if you keep playing this game as the seasons progress, you're gonna like... Should I subscribe? I would love if you did. Sure you should. That's like saying, should you have breakfast in the morning? Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, you know. And buddy, actually, maybe you could help me. So I've been playing this game. This is my 3rd season. I usually get to about 11,000 dungeon rating and then I bail. I've always played a healer. So in season 1, I played Vigor all the way up. Last one, I played Aona, however you pronounce her name. This is my first time ever playing a DPS, where I'm going to stay DPS all the way through. What's your rotation like on Gundy? What do you, what's your prio? I know it's kind of hard to type out a whole rotation, but how do you feel his damage is, and what do you like as far as, what do you think his best rotation is right now? So maybe you could help me a little bit. I'm gonna waste this here because I think I'm gonna have another one before. For the mini boss here. Yeah, I'm gonna easily get up to 100, I think, before we get to the boss, right? don't know the name of all the spells. I don't play that game. I just tuned in because of your... Oh, okay. Oh, it was Tat. I'm sorry, it was Tat. My bad. Tat. You were the one that said it. I'm trying to look at chat out of the corner of my eye. RV There Yet is coming to Xbox. Ooh, all right. Tat, what's your... I see what you said. Yeah, but I played Vigor Season 1 and Odyssey 2 for... So you're doing the same thing I'm doing, Tat. All right. I'm so sorry, guys. I got you guys confused. I was looking out of the corner of my eye because I'm trying to pay attention. And the chat, your icons are the same color. Well, that's all right, buddy. Listen, I appreciate you going along with me. But Tat... So you're in the same boat I'm in. This is probably, and I think the reason I played DPS this time over healer is because this is probably the first DPS that like really paid attention. I figured you got us confused. So funny we were in the same boat. Yeah. It's hard. It's so hard to like I'm trying to look at chat. I'm really good at like talking to people in chat, but like it's a little tough like when you're in the middle of this kind of fighting. Some games I can just kind of cruise and just spam buttons. Hello, what is this game? The Miser, this is Fellowship. Think of it like World of Warcraft Mythic Dungeons without all the leveling. I think it's on sale right now. It's like maybe a $10 or $11 game. They're on their 3rd season. It's still kind of in early release. So the full game isn't here, but what is here is actually pretty good. Basically what I've learned in this game is using Blood Arc and rolling it into Grimcarve Heart Splitter is kind of like what I'm seeing to be the... You know, making sure you're using that into one of those. That's what I'm gathering so far. Now, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you can correct me, Tat, but that's what I've learned up to this point. That's about as much as I can say about it. Now, whether that's true, I don't know. It looks cool. It's actually a lot of fun. Rotation Grimcarve build is what I'm going for at the moment. Basically, use Blood Arc to buff it. Yeah, okay. Head Splitter or Reavers. Oh, okay, hold on. Wait. What was the name of these things? Head Splitter or Carve. Which one's Reavers? Hold on. I gotta learn all the names. All right.
I'm just getting started.
Reavers is your 2 button. Oh, okay. Oh, you actually use Carve into Reavers? Interesting. I never really do. I'm always using Reavers because it's good AoE. I don't really think to use Carve into Reavers. What's my name? Damien. Is there a storyline for this game? I don't know that there's much of a storyline, to be honest with you. And if it is, they haven't made it very abundantly clear. Oh shit, I probably should have saved my interrupt. Isn't it Dead Arc that I have to interrupt? You know, as a healer, not having an interrupt is kind of nice. Locked in. All right, I think I did decent. Don't remember your... Wait. Nice name. Thanks, man. Don't you remember you own You own me a place in your friend list on Brawl Stars. I do, brother. I probably do. Reavers is an AoE head splitter in single, but that's just priority in those situations. Keep them on cooldown all times is what I play. Okay, I've been kind of doing that. I have to go, but I'll be like, all right, buddy, thanks for hanging out. Grim Carve to reduce CDs. So try to have the other ones on cooldown before you use Carve. But again, just keep it all on cooldown. All right, that's kind of what I've been doing. Andy, what's up, man? I'm playing a game called Fellowship. I'm doing good, brother. Oh! I got my first relic. And we got Stone Binding. That's actually really good. So the build I've been going right now, I guess I'm going your build too. I'm going Grim Carve also. So that's good. Look at you. Tat, who would have known that you and I are like in the same boat? We both spent our first 2 seasons playing healers. But both of us are in the Grim Carve build. All right, let's see. We have Slayer's Grin. Your rupture cooldown is reduced by 0.4. Blah. Frenzied Rain. Your Rain and Blood now causes the direct damage your abilities to apply the Ren to transfer an additional. That's actually pretty good. Bloodbath. Your Grim Carve grants you Blood Path with. Oh, there we go. Causing your Rain and Blood ability to gain 200. Oh, baby, we're taking that. That's a solid number 1. Let's get the first relic on. Dude, I actually have spit out my food when you said that. I was like, I just typed that shit out as you were Tad, I'm telling you, it's kindred souls, man. Kindred. Sometimes you never know who you're gonna come across. That's so awesome. But welcome in, guys. I just want to say hi to everybody. I know I've been like locked in playing. If you're just joining or if you're watching on either YouTube or Twitch, go ahead and say hi. I'll shout you out. Appreciate those who come to my streams normally and those that are new. This is an impromptu stream. I don't normally stream in the mornings except for Saturday morning where I stream Brawl Stars. If you don't know what that is, it's a pretty popular mobile game. I made most of my following from Brawl Stars community, so. But yeah, today we're playing Fellowship. Again, if you haven't heard me repeat this, it's pretty much a World of Warcraft mythic dungeon runner. And here we are. I always say hi. I know you do. All right, so let's be honest. Okay, so again, if you're new, every season that comes out, you want to kind of grind up the charts of the rewards they have, which I'll show you in a second. You have basically all these rewards by completing stuff. You unlock these things, and big thing is you get a lot of mounts. The chicken mount is the top reward for this season, so we're going to try to climb our way to the ladder and get the chicken mount. I've given away all my consoles for now. I need to concentrate on my studies, but somehow it's still not helping with concentration. That's because you're watching me. I'm going to switch up my mount, though. Let's flex our last mount. So the spider was Season 1's mount. I want to switch it up. Let's go to Season's 2 mount. This is... Yeah, let's go. This is Season 2 mount. This one's a nice mount. This is actually one of the mounts. It's in a boss fight in this game, so. Okay, so we've learned that now we have our shield. That's actually good. Sanctuary grants 15% damage reduction, so it's basically puts a big shield around everybody. Kind of nice when you're in those panic modes. All right, here we go. What are we picking? Which one do we need? We did Silken. Wait, which one? This is the only thing I hate. I wish I can see my Sailor's Worm Silken. All right, we need this one. Let's vote for that. We didn't do Silken. So the idea is you got to get your dungeon rating up, and you get your dungeon rating up by completing, obviously, the dungeons at higher difficulties and timing them once timing becomes an issue. So you want to try to play all the dungeons in each of the difficulties. There we go. This is a fun one. I'll use mine first so we can take this first pull. I think Tat said it the best. One way if you're playing this game for the first time, keep everything out. You should always be casting ABC, right? You want to keep your stuff on cooldown. Even if you're not even sure what to use, you're better off just like using something than standing there with your you know, hand in your pockets, trying to figure out what's next. Just press something. Something's better than nothing. And I would say probably DPS for the first time. Always make sure you're interrupting. Watch what you're supposed to interrupt. I'm doing a terrible job at it. But, stay out of stuff. Nice. By the way, good morning, everybody on YouTube. Alex. Alex is a good soul. Alex, I heard you've been streaming a little bit, right? I heard you were streaming that freebie game, right? Winter's something, Night Meat Wins or something? Am I correct? Or am I nuts? Alex is trying to get into streaming. I don't know how long. Tat, how long are you holding on to your Owens, like, or whatever they're called? Are you holding it to 150 or are you burning them early? I've been trying to get in the habit of, like, burning them at, like, I don't know, a little earlier. Because I feel like then you die and you lose them all, so I can't always trust we're going to get to 150. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're not supposed to hold them that long. Actually, it wasn't bad. We actually did pretty good on that guy. Yeah, I feel the same about it. Apparently, you generate them faster later, but I'm not there. Okay. Because that's what I feel like. Sometimes I've been trying to hold them till, like, I get to, like, 150, and then, like, something happens, we die, and I lose, like, 100, and I'm, like... I'm pissed about that. Okay, that wasn't... I think we're doing a little better. I'm gonna fall in the water trying to get this one, aren't I? Somebody want to get the fireplace? Now we're good. When I'm pugging, I use it for larger health mobs. I want to self... Yep. When I'm partied up. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, what do we... We're just... Okay. Alright, he's gonna die. Why would you... Why would he fight the boss and we haven't even... Why would you fight the boss and we haven't even done the other group yet? And bring all those mobs in? Like, what was the logic behind that? And that's exactly why... Oh, that's right, you do save that mob because you get the... That's right, you're not wrong. I forgot about that, you get that buff. I didn't look at the what do you call it? Aspects or whatever they are. Again, I'm not a tank. I just show up and heal. Yep, lost the stack. And that's exactly why you use the stacks, folks. Because they all went down, and that's why I burned a little bit of them before. The healer's not going to be able to handle this. He's got to, like, ease up. Let me focus on these. My God, the poor healer. That guy. That you know that healer's fingers are just bleeding right now. I'm gonna try to save. We have a couple cooldowns for the boss. There we go. Pug's unpredictable, real bad. Yeah, you just never know. And I do, you know what? And that's okay, because honestly, sometimes people get too tough on the pugs, especially if they're new players. And when you're just starting out, like, you don't really know. Like, some of us have played these boss fights hundreds of times, so, you know, it makes it very easy to understand. And you don't want to discourage new players by being too grumpy. Like, especially an adept. It's not like it's... I think I'm going to save it after my ult, after the first charge. Do it for the final burn phase. At least the healer knows to cleanse. I'm gonna use it right after this, when he gets knocked. Onk's cooking! Ah, yeah, we're pumping. I actually cooked at the end there. Not gonna lie. I picked it up. That was actually, that might have been one of my better ones, because that guy in first was like kind of crushing me a little bit there. I kind of came back. All right, let's get out of this one and see what we got. Not too bad. And I think all we need now is like a Godfall, and I think we have most of Adept, and we can do the capstone. Let's see what we got. We got bracers. No. All right, here's a... No, forget it. Well... This is actually a valid question. I have epic bracers on with the gem socket, and I'm getting the Death's Grasp set bonus right now. Do I swap them? Bro, I'm not. Do I swap them right now for a 135 blue? It does have imbued essence, emerald 100%. I guess you just got to go up, right? You don't. What do you think, Tat? What do you think? Do I leave the 60 epic in with the slot and the set bonus, or do I jump to 135 and just take the score up? Have you delved into how the gearing works? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks like there's talents on the gear. Super Jesper was explaining before. I was using terrible pieces before I watched some stuff. That's what I mean. I don't understand it. I don't understand it so much. Our wavelength, Tat. I'm telling you, we're like. We're kindred souls, brother. All right, we got another talent. Yeah, so I don't understand the gear as much. Keep your epic. Okay, so it's better to keep these bonuses. Because I'm also getting a trait. I'm getting Patient Soul 1. So is that coming off my talent tree? Like, what's Patient Soul? No, okay, all right. So what does that mean when it says trait Patient Soul? Oh wait, left alt to show details. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Patient Soul +1. Standing still for 3 seconds grants you Patient Soul, increasing your max health by 5% and your expertise by 12, 22, 30. Okay. Then, of course, we have Death Grab. Those are the set bonuses. 4 Spirit, 10 damage to low health enemies. Got it. Click circle-ish. Yo, sorry I'm late. That's all right, Nathan. I'm thinking this is what you meant. You just hold Alt. Okay, I got it now. All right, so we're gonna... You want the... Tap at the bottom of the character page means... Oh, okay. Hold on, wait. Oh. Wait, hold on. What is all this? What is going on here? I don't even know what this is. So these are the traits. Hero trait Martial Initiative. Your weapon ability grants you 10% increased main stat and 15% damage reduction for a duration. How do you get these? Do they just unlock as you go? Oh, they come off your gear. Okay, because here's Patient Soul. And First Man Standing. Each time an enemy... So these are the same things that would have been on the weapons. Okay, yeah, this is the same stuff that you would normally see on the weapons. And then you have Blessings. The Intrepid. Your basic abilities increase the power of your next power ability. Oh my god. How did I get this? This is crazy. There's so much in this right now. I'm gonna need to like study this on your gear. Okay, so it's coming from something on my... Oh, here you go, you're right. My helmet has Blessing. So you get blessings, traits. It's called Fellowship, Nathan. Oh my god. All right, which one did we need? Hold on, let me see. Can't see. Sailors? No. Or Wormheart. Silken? Didn't we just do Silken? Oh, no, we didn't do Silken. All right, hold on, let's see if I can... No, come on with Skyers. Gem slots and gem power. Okay. So all that stuff could bring those up. Previously, they were just on weapons and Calumny modifier. So, okay, that's kind of cool, though. Because you're right. You used to have to keep re-rolling your weapon just to get the perfect stats that you needed. Now you can get them on the gear. Well, that's going to make it a big difference to decide which gear you should use. Yeah, dude, it's so in-depth right now. Bracers, complete a set, have a blessing, good stats. Your new blue one is... Okay. Gotcha. You know what I wish they had, and maybe Jesper or one of you guys know. I've never, obviously I don't, I've never used add-ons in this game like in WoW, but I would love to be able to see my spells a little up on my screen. Like, I want to see my cooldowns better. You guys have any, I've never played DPS, as Tat knows. I've always been a healer, and now I died. How do, is there anything to, like, bring the cooldowns a little bit up in my central vision so I can see what's on cooldown and what's not? Or is it on my screen and I'm just not seeing it because I'm used to looking down right now? I just feel like it would be... I don't even know what I died from, to be honest with you. Did I stand in something? I think I got a little tunnel vision on that opener. See, like this I could see like my stacks and stuff, but I want to see like... I want to see my cooldowns up in my, like, right in the middle of my, just under my character. I'd like to, can you move those? Into a difference, can I move my buttons? I've never really tried. I'll bet you can move the buttons, can't you? That might be a... This place is awful, huh? He's out of mana. He's out of mana. Yeah, I never really looked to see... Oh, you can't... Oh my god, you can move the whole HUD around. I didn't even know that. I've been playing for 2 seasons. I never moved this HUD around once. I never really had to. As a healer, I just kind of like... New player, folks. New player. Information that would have been useful to know before I started playing. What is hitting me? Oh, that we didn't let the healer get his mana. We gotta let that guy get mana. Get up here. What was that damage? It was because no, the healer ran out of mana, bro. He was fighting for his life over there. Unless... Yeah, what's the damage here? This is the new dungeon. What's killing us? Bursting blood? Blood pulse. Fluttering heal, blood pulse. What do we do there? I don't understand this place. What's up? Getsty? Gezdy? I'm calling you Namu. What's going on with that damage? What's that blood pulse that we can't handle? Add spawns on healer. Healer needs to keep it out of the group. Well, how do we fight this sanguine girl? She seems to kill us. Was there something interruptal? There we go. I'm interrupting that. She's not casting anything is what's going to happen. Not as long as I'm here. I don't trust this. Those things we obviously don't want. Yes, an ad will... Okay, and it pulses damage. Okay. So we just got to get it out of the group. Fair enough. This thing. That thing right there. Oh my god. It does so much. Can you interrupt it? Can you... It does like all of our health. It did like... That ad is insane. Hold on, wait. Yeah, is there another trick? It has to be... Let's see. Pull out a group. I mean, I could try to pull it out with my... Dude, that damage is so nasty. Let me see if it can be interrupted. That's absurd. What's going on over here? Oh, man. I didn't even know they were back. I thought they were still dead. My bad. I'm coming. My bad. Okay. Okay. I'm getting... Guys! Oh, my God! Healer! Can somebody... Dude, we're rolling our... I think everybody in my group right now has never been to this place before. I think we're all. It fixates healer. Yeah, our healer. I'm not a big fan of the druid healer, not gonna lie. I feel like nothing against her, and maybe it's just this guy playing, but I feel like just like all druids, she's got to ramp up. She doesn't really have like an emergency heal. Unless she does that I don't know about, but I'd say Iona Vigor better for like emergency situations. All right, we're putting on some like... Well, I guess we're not worried about stacks on this one, huh? I'm gonna keep my defenses up like the whole time if I have to. I don't trust. I don't know how much it's gonna help me, but I'm keeping it up. Because I just have a suspicious feeling that we're gonna be blasting our head against this wall. All I know is that Sanguine girl is crazy. Alright, hey. We did good. Now let the healer get the stacks off, and here we go. We only had 20 deaths. Not bad. I think we focus on this guy, huh? Uh-oh. Nobody hit that. I missed the interrupt. Alright, good. What is it? Yeah, what is that little, I've seen that too, that little red orb thing. That's like, that's new. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Is that like a new affix? I picked that up in another dungeon I was in, and I'm not even sure what it does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We don't like it when we're losing blood. Alright, that was... We're doing actually better. We're doing better! The pug's holding on. Where are we going? Oh my god, dude, the pulsing damage! I tried to interrupt that like 3 times. I'm not sure anybody else is interrupting. I'm fairly certain nobody else is. I don't think you even have to jump, do you? Oh, yeah, you do. Get up there, buddy. Get up there, buddy. They need your heals. Get up there, bud. Do you have to stand in this or not stand? No, that's what we don't stand in. But why are they? Why is the tank standing in that? That's what I just thought, right? That's a shield? Okay, so I was right. Thank you, brother. I stood in it, then I felt like I took damage and I died. So you can stand in the red shield. I hesitated for a second because when I stood in it, I heard my, like, audio go down like I was dying, so then I jumped out. Alright, and we could stop rolling our faces into it. Oh my god, to learn. Still will be damage? Alright. Well, it was better. I didn't instantly go down like a bag of hammers. Thank you for that tip, brother. That one is just standing the totem once it... Okay, got it. He said, now he tells us. Not letting everybody die. What the hell's making my eye burn? Something's in my eye. I have to play one-eyed. Oh, God. Dude. I don't know what I got in my eye. It's gonna be a little more complicated. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're just to stay locked in. Alright, that was better. That was better. Let's go, Pug! I mean, a little bit of a learning curve on the way in. What does this guy do? I have no idea. We're gonna figure it out real quick, huh? Stay near boss. You got it. Don't have to tell me twice. What do you do with it? What's the blood? What's with the blood? What do we do with the blood? I feel like the blood's important. I'm stunned. I'm dead. I'm stunned. I'm stunned in that. I literally got stunned in that for an hour and a half. What does the blood do? And why did I get stunned for 20 minutes in the middle of nowhere? Let's see, blood link. What does this do? It doesn't tell you. I can't get a tooltip on this. Sanguine Band. Crimson Crucifix. That was terrible. I got smoked. Okay, the blood's coming in. What do you do with that? You have to kill it or run into it? Take the hits. Oh, you have to just get in the way of it. Okay, alright. That seems easy. How I've ever... I don't remember ever doing this in Contender. Or in Adept, I mean. That's obviously separated. I just want to know why I got stunned. First time in the dungeon. Not a coffee. Let's go, Taylor. Soul probs. Yeah, like something like just locked me down, and of course it was right at his... He was doing his... Alright, I took a lot of damage there. I guess I can't take all those? Or I'm not being prioed for... Oh yeah, we're cooked. Do we have to keep this chain close to us or further away from us? I'm guessing close. Those lines stunned you. Oh, I got it. It was the lines I got hit by. That's very possible. I was probably still standing them because I do remember them being there. I'm guessing that's healing him is what I'm seeing. You'll have to tell me twice. To never stand in those again. Oh my god. Alright, so that was a little different, right? Those lines stunned you, soaks blood, gives you damage buff actually as well. Don't let them hit the boss when sucked in. Oh wait, rip. I said lines meaning the one that was linked to you with another player. Oh, okay, I got you. So that's why we stay close. Ooh, I got a chest! Hold on, let's go see what that is. Let's leave the dungeon, take a look at that. We got a chest piece, and it looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Looking pretty good. Okay, so we got... Oh my god, Weathered Tunic. We got a trait modifier, Diamond Strike. Your damage has a chance to conjure a spectral beam from above. Your heals have a chance to conjure spectral beam from above. Okay, so it's damage or healing, so it works on both. Diamond Strike applies an amplifying effect for 20 seconds on the targeted strikes, increasing its damage and healing to the target by 40%, stacks 5 times. Diamond Strike gains an additional 30% increased damage and healing for every stack of Harmonious Soul you have. Dude, that's crazy. Yes, that's what stuns you when you're far apart. Okay, so I got too far away from him, or he went the other way and I didn't, and that's what we got stunned. Got it. See, this all makes sense now. That's actually a decent... I'm happy about the chest piece there. And what did we just get? Some gloves? What gloves did I have? Oh, just basics. Okay, alright, so let's go dump this. Let's go dump this gear. Let's get rid of this. We don't care about the bracers. Alright. I guess I'm not really, like, doing any upgrades right yet. It's still too early. Let's take a look at the talents. We have 1 point. Frenzied Rain sound pretty good. Let's grab that. Frenzied Rain and Bloodbath. Alright, let's double check what we need. We still need... We need a Sailor's or a Wormheart. And an Urox. Sailor's, Wormheart, and Urox. We are all goated, Alex. We are. All deep down, we're all goated. You know what would be goated is if I had more coffee in this glass of mine. All right, what time is it? 10:30? All right, I got a little more time, and then I got to go pick up my mother. I got to take her downtown. Let me see what time. Let me see if she texted me. Check the old iPad here. Where's my messages? You ever not have any messages on your... the message app disappeared? Mom. Okay, she didn't text me. And if she did, I didn't get it. Alright, must not be that important. Yeah, I'll play... I'm gonna do... Let's do another... We'll do another one. And then we'll see, see what time it is. Alright, so far pretty good. We could use, our other relic, and we definitely need a neck piece. Do we go over here? Let's see what's over here. Hold on. We should probably be trading in our shipping. This gives us fellowship marks. Delivers merchant contain this. Alright, we want this. Let's buy that. I wasn't buying any of those because I forgot. Is there anything worth... So there's only... Oh, those are cosmetics. Oh, wait. Was this guy out of business? This guy closed up shop over here or what? He's all done? You can't buy any, like, regular... There's no, like, random gear guys anymore? They're done with that? There's not, like, the little gray gear guys? Or is this guy supposed to be and he just quit? Who knew? We're not going to bother doing any of this yet. We're going to wait. We're just going to grind our gear. I would have taken just like a neck piece just to put it on. What's over here? Let's go see what else. Did they add anything else? What does this guy do? Nothing? Anybody down here? They didn't add anything to this place? Huh. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, there's no, like, didn't do anything. Alright, I think we needed Urox, did I say? I needed Urox or Godfall. Either one would work for me. Alright, let's go, boys. Who we got? I guess everybody's playing the Druid Healer this one, huh? That's like the 4th time we've seen her. I don't know why they're not... Oh, no, Vigor's with us, too. Vigor, I think, is probably going to be the best healer in this one. I thought I was going to time that better. Why do I have the thread on this thing? Hey, tank, could you grab this? Okay. Do we have... Oh, I'm the tank? I think I'm the tank. Because we're playing with 2 DPS. I'm actually the tank. Oh my god. This is gonna be awful. Well, let's hope I can hold threat. I don't even know where to go. I'll let this guy lead. We're playing with 2 DPS. Where do... I kind of remember. Wait. No, we go down and across. Yeah. This is the first time I've done 2 DPS with 0 tanks. So this is the downside when you do it in an oddity comp. Let's hope I survive this. I don't know if I don't know how much I like this. I like it when it's somebody else. This is crazy. I mean, I guess it kind of adds an element of fun, but I don't know what I've never tanked. I'm lucky I'm DPSing. I gotta actually, like, lock in on this now. Definitely have to keep that damage reduction on. At least Tark's helping me. That's good. You're gonna use your phone to chat right now? Okay, sounds good, man. What happened? Why is he stuck on that other... What is happening? He's stuck on the side of the wall. Uh-oh. This is gonna end poorly. We're in bad position. I'm chained. I'm gonna get hit by both of these. Nobody wants to get a cleanse on this? Get me out of this? I guess it's kind of like, honestly, the DPS is, it's kind of funny. It might actually be better with DPS instead of the tank. I gotta switch the keybind on that. It's making me jump instead of interrupt. Which sometimes isn't a terrible thing, but I feel like I need to... Yeah, it's like, I think that's too close to my number 1 button. It's making me jump. Would you play Resident Evil 6 ever? I probably would. I'm gonna finish, for my nightly streams, I'm gonna finish 7 first. And then we're gonna do, we're probably gonna do The Village. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to probably do those. I'm really liking 7, and I heard The Village is like part 2 to 7, so I think that would be my... Oh my god, I fell down. I don't know a lot about 6, but is it, is 6 third person? Or is it first person like 7 is? Because I kind of like the first person view, not gonna lie. I don't even know how we're doing this, to be honest with you. I'm not even sure how we've made it this far. Ah, shit. We pulled that. Well, we needed a little bit of more percent, so this actually didn't terribly hurt us. Hover over icon under the dungeon affixes on the upper right shows the buffs and odd comp. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, I see. Enemies have 20%. I knew they had like I knew there was something different.
More sacrifices. Good. Our god hunger. If this is your doing, I'll spin you alive.
I thought I could pull him. What was I thinking? I honestly think I was gonna be able to pull a boss.
Out of my way. I'll finish this. Give me all you have. Your blood will be Buntar.
Oh boy. Ooh, we got two. Why would he just go in there in the middle of that? Why would you rush that? There's no reason to rush that. I'll finish it. Don't worry, I'll finish this. The guy ran into the middle on the middle of the spin up. Alright, what did you say? Can't get better about the Barcalet Alpha? What was that? Resident Evil 6 has 4 campaigns. Add a campaign is hard. You only got yourself, but Leon and Helena campaign, fighting zombies, Jake Wesker. See, I don't know the full story of the game. I know obviously who Leon is, but I haven't really followed the Resident Evil series for a long time. So 7 for me jumping back in was like, that was like brand new territory for me. And obviously the Ethan story is what I'm on now. So I'd have to learn more about the story. But I would definitely, you'll figure it out, trust. Do I need to go back and play like the OG ones? Like, would that be better to go back to like old school and do like 1, 2 remastered and then work my way up at some point? is I wouldn't be adverse to doing it. I mean, just to like take the whole story. 7 was just one of those impromptu. Somebody said play 7 and maybe to understand the story. Okay. 7 felt like I could jump right in and not have to really worry too much about the story. That's why I liked it. At least that's what I was told by my viewers. So maybe after we do the Village part 2 of that or whatever, we'll go back. Because then eventually I want to play Requiem, which I hear is probably game of the year. I just didn't really want to spend $60 on the game. So I'm going to wait till there's a decent sale. All right. So what time is it? About 10:45. 2 and 3 takes place in the same place at the same time. Okay, see, good to know. Thanks, Maxie. All right, guys, that's going to be my time today. Listen, I appreciate you guys showing up. Thank you for hanging out. This was, like I said, this was an impromptu morning stream, and I hope you enjoyed Fellowship if you never saw it before. If you did, I'm grateful you came and hung out with me. Hopefully you got the drops. Tat, man, I hope I see you again, brother. My kindred soul over there. We've played this game the same way, and we didn't even know each other exist. Super Jesper, thank you for the 2 gifted subs to BBX and Alex today. Appreciate that, man, and for hanging out. Everyone else, if you haven't hit the follow or subscribe, make sure you subscribe on YouTube or follow me on Twitch at Damian Lane Gaming. Tat, thanks, man. And remember tonight, 8 o'clock, we'll pick up with horror. So if you like all variety games, come watch me. Tonight we're going to do more Resident Evil 7, if you're into that stuff. And then tomorrow morning at 9:30, TikTok's probably the place to be for tomorrow, but I'm going to be pushing people off after the first hour. If you like the mobile game Brawl Stars, you're not going to want to miss the 9:30 stream tomorrow morning. All Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Pennsylvania, so hopefully I'll see you guys then. But until next time, thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.